who they love. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So NC State's offense will have first crack at this one. Last time these two met, it was a beatdown, and I'm sure these guys would love to land the first punch in this one.
Bragging rights and setting the tone right from the beginning of the game, right? I mean, they came and were shot out of a cannon. They were playing with so much energy and so much fire. They just overwhelmed their opponent the last time out, dude.
And I promise you they've heard about it a lot, right? They've been poked, they've been prodded. It's been mentioned. It's been running through the facility all week long. You've seen it on social media. The clips of the last matchup to provide a spark, some hate, some anger to get them going for this football game.
Calls his own number. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. NC State quick to the line. The play fake. Right side, it's Scott. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. Trying to squeak through the pile. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They're going to ride this running back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Changing the routes with his receiver. Moves the pocket. It's Bailey. Lucky to get it off.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires complete on the crosser. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for the marker. Uh-oh, look out. Finding some room. The tag. Touchdown, NC State. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive there of 84 yards, and he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score. From deep, it's Patterson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So North Carolina's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the guy that is a surgeon in this attack. A rough day last time out. 3 interceptions matched with 3 sacks. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They put the brakes on him. And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Working that left side now.
You know, that play right there shows me that the quarterback has a plan. He had no hesitation. The defense was bearing down on him. He got hit on that play, but he knew where his running back was. He got it out to him quick, and as a result, they avoided the negative play and sack.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Tar Heels will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Scott. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Makes the grab. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Play action on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Snow. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We reach the break. It's NC State on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, looking for a man. Got rid of it just in time.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on third down. Fights off a defender. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
North Carolina 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. Wide receiver going in motion. Oh, maybe a double pass. They're all over him. Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Moving the pocket, it's Hudson. Finds his man, it's Douglas. He's stopped.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Caught. He's brought down to the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Needs it here on 4th down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. At the 45 on his way. They've got him corralled. The Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quarterback gets past the marker. Finds a crease at the 20. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Swamped immediately.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Touchdown, Tar Heels! Gets it into the end zone.
That's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Here on the NC State sideline, we are seeing history here today. The running back has continued to run strong today, and now he is the program's single-season leader. The sideline immediately went up in arms, yelling, screaming. They are so excited for their running back, and they will continue to ride his energy here today as he makes more school history. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, a double pass. Rush is on. Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7. North Carolina will call its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive. And he loses the football. They'll recover it right there. Ball will stay with the return team. Great alertness. And, man, you want to talk about avoiding a catastrophic error there. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Look out. Tosses it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Tells the run, wants to pass. Looking downfield. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the number 7 team, the Florida State Seminoles. And it's the Seminoles on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Now back to your game in Chapel Hill. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking downfield, it's Chambers, keeping his eyes downfield. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. He's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here down close in the red zone.
All over him immediately.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been...
Touchdown, UNC! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Quick give. It's Scott. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Out wide right, it's Scott. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. NC State going up tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. He's got it. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. 4th down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot. Making the adjustment. Got to make the play on 4th. They get to him as he throws. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. They want to run this quarterback. Touchdown, Wolfpack! That one will give them the lead.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
14.
Deep in the end zone, it's Patterson. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. NC State heads out gear. Go on the attack. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Rush right in his face. Just got rid of that one.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Made a defender miss. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. First play of this drive. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zips it out to his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. And he's brought down after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Bailey. Stepping to the right. On the move, he fires. Right side, it's Scott. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Up-tempo for the offense. Hits inside. It's Scott. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They move on top here in the fourth. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth.
UNC State 28, North Carolina 24.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Patterson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down to the air. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
Out wide right, it's Ship. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. The give to the single back. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Sells the run, looking to pass. Just gets rid of that one.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
The Tar Heels in the hurry up. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Goes high to pull it in. Touchdown, North Carolina! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback getting it out quick.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Scott. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. To the air, it's Bailey. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Snaps on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Give to the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. Finds his tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And why would you not go back to it? I mean, he's caught everything thrown his way. He's been the focal point of this offense. They need a play late in the football game. They find him again. If I'm this defense, I got to make sure I'm doing everything I can to take him away.
Back to pass, it's Bailey. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh setter downs going to the air. It's complete on the right side. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They're working that left side. Rams him with the stiff arm. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a 1st down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. And the Tar Heels peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his target. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Coming out with it, it's Evans. Rolling the dice and bringing it out of the end zone did not pay off. He's out of bounds at the 19. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Snags it. On the move at the 30. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Oh, pressure's coming. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a 1-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra 1st downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. He's changing the play. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. It's hard to think of a worse time for a penalty like that than at this stage of the game. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to run it. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quick